right, Sunset Rewind here with defending state champion Edison. Guys, why don't you introduce yourselves from left to right?
Jude Gonterman, inside linebacker at Edison High School. I'm really looking forward to playing with the guys I grew up with all my life, and just really looking forward to this next season.
Conrad Barrera, defensive end, and I'm really excited running back this year.
Nathan Stevens, offensive line, defensive line, and I'm looking forward to win state again.
All right, let's get this thing started.
Sunset Rewind back at you. You know who that was, Coach?
Coldplay?
That was the Offspring with Gone Away. And the reason I say that, there's a Sunset League connection there.
Oh, it was one of those Sunset.
Lead singer Dexter Holland lived in Huntington for a while, and guitarist Kevin Noodles Wasserman apparently still lives in Huntington Beach, which leads us to the Edison Chargers of Huntington Beach. Gentlemen, thank you for being here today. Conrad Barrera, Jude Gonterman, and Nathan Stevens. State champion Edison Chargers. Let me refer to them properly.
Well, let's get in this, guys. I know this is a preview show, but we got to take one step back, one last time before we, transition into this year. I look at your season last year. You start off 0-2. You lose your starting quarterback, as you're getting in the middle of league play. You lose your all-state running back before the CIF championship game. But when it was all said and done, you guys walked away as state champs and CIF champs. When you kind of reflect on last year's team, what comes to mind, or did you learn any lessons from that season?
Well, I think just perseverance, just all the way through the season. And we were able to make changes during the season to always make our team better and evolve to the teams that we play.
Yeah, to piggyback off of that, after we lost to Yorba Linda, everyone,
which was a very controversial loss. I was at that game. I won't get into the time clock,
but going into that Saturday practice and watching the film, everyone, that energy in the room kind of just carried on to the weeks after that. That's how we won 7 in a row. It was just
Was there any panic at any point, before the championship? No running back, before league play, no quarterback. You had a quarterback to replace, and we'll get into that. But you guys just kept getting dealt these crazy hands. Yet somehow you overcame. Was there ever any panic or worry, or was it just hey man, that's life?
I don't know. I think we just did our thing. We were just ready every day. We were watching our film, practicing, game planning, and I think it really just came down to just what we need to do. We got done, and the rest is history.
So the reward,
yeah,
the rings. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
What everybody is playing for. Look at those. Holy cow!
What was that ceremony like when you got those? And when you open up that box for the first time, it's dang.
Yeah,
these things are heavy.
Yeah, they were pretty heavy.
Now, be honest. How often do you actually wear them?
Oh, that's my first time.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. No,
some guys are all day, every day.
Yeah.
All right. You guys familiar with the Hot Wings Challenge on YouTube? Have you seen it before?
Yeah.
Okay, they go with 10 really, really hot sauces. We're going to skip 1 through 5 and just go 6 through 10. I'll introduce them to you, give you a little background on them. So, are you gentlemen up to the Hot Wings Challenge? The Sunset Rewind Hot Wings Challenge?
Let's do it.
You don't become a CIF champ or a state champ by pussyfooting. You got to just go for it.
So, like I said, we're going to skip 1 through 5 and just go to the tough ones. So, number 6 is called Pico Peppers Volcano. The sweet and vegetable taste of roasted onions and bell peppers quickly makes way for habanero heat with this more than medium sauce. Habanero is featured 3 ways. It's fermented, roasted, and ground for extra fire. Things are getting spicy. And before we try this, are you guys familiar with what a Scoville heat unit is?
I've heard of it, yeah.
It's how they measure the intensity or the heat of hot sauce. So any guesses as to how many Scoville heat units this first one is?
10 would be really hot.
10 is really hot?
Yeah. 6.
Yeah, a 6.
Okay. Go ahead.
Conrad?
A 6?
76,000.
Ooh.
Just kidding.
And this is the first one.
Well, let's do it.
Gentlemen, could we get some words of wisdom, Mo?
Hey, man, this is to overcoming adversity. Last year, you guys were dealt every bad hand. You played them well. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, let it settle in a little bit.
And then give us your initial thoughts. All right, what are we thinking here?
It's pretty good.
Not too bad, right?
Yeah, there's flavor. It's not that hot to be hot.
Yeah, nothing worse than El Chorrito's hot sauce when you're dipping those chips. But we'll see. It's only going to get worse.
So, What are your expectations for the upcoming football season?
Well, how we kind of think as our team, like, it's like 1 week at a time. We don't really think ahead like that. It's always the next game and the next game and the next game. How we're going to move on, how we're going to be play up to our level, like our game plan and everything. So I don't think that we really think ahead, like per se, like expectations like that.
All those things will take care of themselves down
Right.
the road. Right now, it's like, what do we got to do today? Is that kind of the mindset?
Right. That's
Yeah.
always the mindset.
No, that's exactly right. Like,
Well, how long? Okay, and again, I'm getting it over last season, but it kind of transitions. How long did you guys get to enjoy that before, like, hey, we're back in the weight room and what's done is done. We're moving on. I gotta
it's
think
next week.
Like-
with that staff.
Yeah.
like 8 hours, not even. Like, I think once we done like playoffs, we didn't even watch our game film. Like, we just went to the next week.
You got Coach Thomas, and Coach
you've got a
Grady,
staff.
Coach White.
I think there were 6 former head coaches. So I mean, it's about as professional and experienced as you get, all on one staff.
Coach Saggio.
I mean, have they yelled at you guys yet for last year, like saying, "This isn't last year's team. You better get." Have you gotten that speech yet? You know it's coming at some point.
It might
in
be
the weight
coming.
room.
It's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
But so you moved on. You're now in the weight room. Talk about this year's team. Who are some of the ringers you got coming back? Who are some of the guys you're going to be counting on to help you get to where you want to go?
Definitely Sam, Thompson, Aiden Giacomo, like those younger guys, the upcoming juniors, and then like especially because I play D-line, O-line, I'm thinking Kevin, Devin, and like Taquini. He didn't really play that much, but he's really improved a lot, and I feel like our like main thing this year is our line, because I feel like we have a lot of experience on our line, and like our line needs to lead our team and like lead us in a way of like winning another state.
And congratulations to Devin.
Yeah.
He just signed with
Yeah.
Sacramento State.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good for him. That's awesome.
They're
Congratulations.
pulling in all kind of recruits
Yeah.
here at Sac State. Let's have a nice NIL program. So you lose a big piece in Julius Gillick. Who are the guys going to step up and replace him as of right now?
Oh, we have 3 running backs that are pretty good. We have
Yeah.
Anthony, Sam, and we got a transfer from Pacifica. His name's Aaron. He's
Okay.
pretty good too.
So it'll be
Yeah.
kind of a running back by committee, and you'll just
Yeah.
keep feeding them the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's it going to take for you guys to be successful this year? What do you got to do to have a repeat of last year? I mean, winning CIF in state is very special, but obviously you guys are motivated because they always say the only tougher thing than winning a championship is winning a second one.
I think we just try to do our job and just do what we need to do and play our brand of football, and I think the rest will just follow.
Yeah, you guys play a great brand of football. I'll tell you that. I was at a lot of your games last year, and you were very entertaining to watch. You know, one of the big things about Edison is the strength of the alumni. What's that like when all those old school charters come back and watch the games and talk with you guys?
Oh, it was pretty cool. Like, I remember
Like Rocky won. We talked with Rocky a lot.
when all the
Good
alumni
guy.
came for the CIF final game, that was pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
Like, the sideline was packed.
And who's the old dude on the sideline? I think it's Martinez. There's a picture of him right there saying we're number one.
Yeah,
Oh,
Coach
Freddie.
Freddie. Yeah,
Yeah, Freddie.
Yeah.
You got that dog. So I mean, Edison has its own little like culture.
Coach Campbell.
All the
Talking to Coach Campbell all the
Yeah,
time.
he gives me all the
in
full
Alabama.
body. Well, let's get into the schedule this year. Please pull up my monitor. It's interesting because you play everybody this year that you played from last year. You look at those first 2 games. You finally get Clovis and Yorba Linda at home. Those are both payback games, 1-point losses. And then we moved down the road a little bit. Lakewood, that was a 13-point game. That was kind of a toss-up last year. Palos Verdes, that one sticks out to me for a couple reasons. You hammered them last year, but they went on to win state too.
Yeah.
And I was shocked, not because I don't believe in you guys, but PV's got a good team. Their quarterback's back as a 3-year starter. You're going to have to play there in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Don't fall asleep on PV. I guarantee you're circling their calendar because they usually don't lose like that. The Bell game, I don't really see that being a problem unless something miraculous happens. But it is a rival game, so you can't take anything for granted. You've got Helix and then, Lucerna. Now, that's another interesting one.
CERN is tough.
Once you have 2 years ago, last year lost in the championship game. Should have beaten PV. I don't know if you saw that film, but they let that one get away in the 4th quarter. That's payback for them. So your non-league is pretty solid. And then Helix, again, another team you handled last year, but 2 years ago they took
What
you up
alumni
on there.
from Helix, NFL players,
Oh, is it Reggie Bush?
and
I'm not sure.
Alex Smith.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then as we
And
get into
Bill
league
Walton,
play,
I believe, too.
Losa, that's right. He was definitely a Helix guy.
God
So there's
rest
2
his soul.
games I love watching. Battle of the Bay, CDM Newport, and you guys in Los Al. That's been the championship game the last couple of years when you were in the Sunset League. Then you've got Mission Viejo again. Who did they lose a lot of players? Teran, are they coming back down to earth? Are they still kind of that?
Nah, they're still going to be up there in talent.
Yeah, I recall them beating Los Alamitos last year caused me to do something.
The tattoo. That's right. We'll
Yeah.
show that off to these guys.
Yeah.
And then you wrap up with San Clemente. So I don't really see any breaks. Even though with Fountain Valley, that's a game will be a heavy favorite. That's a rival game, so it's going to be an emotional. When you guys finished the season last year, were you physically and mentally just drained? Because that was 16 games against quality opponents.
Honestly, I felt great.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's a big part of like the weight room and what we do there. So that just
It was, I mean,
Shoutouts.
you were playing like literally when I was on the sideline at your championship game at Saddleback College, and I was looking around and, you know, it was in December. I'm like, God, these guys are literally playing 2 weeks before Christmas.
yeah.
That was how long your season was. It's like, you know, a lot of schools are done like right around Halloween or that first week of November. You guys are, you know, you had like half a season on top of your regular season.
Yeah.
You know, it was unbelievable.
As you guys progress through the playoffs, did you change anything up as far as, hey, man, we're into week 15, 16, we're going to tone it down a little bit, or short practices, or was it like, nope, no different than week
just-
one?
Hey, we kept lifting. We kept practicing the same hours. Like, we kept it up as the same as like we did during the preseason, league, all the way up to the state game.
I mean, you guys are younger in the prime of your life. If
Yeah.
you're going to recover, this is the time that it's going to happen. But man, I got tired watching you guys.
It
Not
was-
in a bad way, but I'm like, it was exhausting.
Yeah.
But hey, man, perseverance. That's why you kill yourselves in the weight room, right? For those moments.
Speaking of which, big moments. How about another wing?
Let's do it.
This is
Time to
number
move on.
7. This is called Butterfly Bakery Hot House Sauce. A unique blend of Serrano, habanero, Carolina Reaper, Ghost, and Carmen peppers makes up the base of this hot house pickle-inspired sauce from Butterfly Bakery of Vermont. Dilly, delicious, and deadly spicy. Okay, Scoville heat unit guess, gentlemen.
What was the last one?
Last one was 76,000.
120,000.
That's a great guess. That is actually a really good guess.
I'm gonna go
I'd
Jude's
say
guess.
130.
Conrad, 131,000.
All right, let's do it.
Great guess. Both
Here's to staying healthy for a long season last year and staying healthy for hopefully a long season this year.
Cheers.
All right. Talk to me. So far, so good?
I went his late.
Yeah.
They're all going to be a little delayed, but you're right. All right, they're pushing
Not
through.
bad.
Yeah.
Have some flavor.
Like that one?
Yeah, flavors
I
are
like
good.
that.
Okay. Good. All right. See, you guys are tough guys. I'm telling you, it's not that bad.
It's time for What Am I Looking At?
So I'm going to call out your stepdad, Sean Pfeiffer. I actually called him yesterday because I was trying to get some pictures of you from back in the day. I don't know if you've seen the show before. We'd like to surprise the kids with photos. I wasn't able to get a hold of any of the parents, so you guys are totally off the hook. But I did find some photos.
Cool stuff.
So, yeah, good stuff. So pull my monitor up, please.
Look
All right.
at that.
The only reason I'm pulling up your Letterman jacket, Conrad, is you got all kinds of stuff on it. What are all those things on the sleeve?
Oh, that's my academic stuff.
Well, how many academic honors do you get? I mean, that's the whole sleeve is academic stuff.
Well, I always have 2 banquets a year for wrestling and football.
Okay.
So I always get 2 each year. So
What's your GPA?
this semester I had 4.4.
Oh my
Dang.
gosh. 4.4? Like that would have been like 2 semesters of my grades in high school.
Yeah, you could multiply mine by 2 and I would have gotten a 4.4.
Wow. Well, congratulations on that, Conrad. That's
Thank you.
impressive.
Do you guys want to play ball at the next level?
Yeah.
Have you talked about that? So obviously with grades, that helps a lot. Have you talked to any schools yet, or are you still kind of up in the air?
Still kind of up in the
Up in the air, yeah.
Okay, we'll get to that in a little bit. This is a great shot, and again, we're moving on, but, you know,
Ah.
when you look back at that moment,
Wow.
what kind of comes to mind?
It's like all the hard work we put in paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you guys are like grinding in the weight room, running gassers, getting yelled at by the coaches, you gotta understand there's a purpose and a reason for that, and that's to have moments like that. And, you know, it's probably a little more special for the seniors because that was the last chapter of their Edison career, but you guys are still writing your book. So,
Yeah.
you know, there could be more to come, but it takes a lot of hard work. And understand, you're gonna be the target of everybody, right? Because you're now the team to beat. What was that day like, just going to the game, pulling up? Just kind of talk about that whole experience.
Dude, it was crazy. It didn't feel real.
Yeah.
How nice was that stadium, too?
It was
Yeah,
nice.
it's pretty awesome.
Well, you got a lot of guys that are playing the Saddleback next year, too. Who
Yeah.
are some of the guys that are actually going to play for Saddleback?
Matt, Cooper
Lopez?
Cirillo,
Yeah,
Cooper.
Lopez.
Okay.
Lopez right there with the trophy.
Jamie Kershaw, JP.
Who's that dude in
Slaughter
the back
there.
jumping up 67?
Oh, that's Bronx.
Bronx. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So.
All right, last thing on last year, and then we're moving on. Talk
Look
about
at that.
who designed it, by the way.
Holy
Was it
cow.
coaches, team captains?
I think the
bit of
coaches
both,
all
Yeah.
like put in like what they wanted, and it came out like that.
How many diamonds are in that thing? Wow.
Oh.
I think didn't
There's
they say
56.
56?
Oh, there's a specific.
Because there was the 56th team.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
so
did
there
that
was a
on
lot of
purpose.
symbolism in this
Yeah.
ring.
That's
Yeah.
great.
And where do they have you guys get together to dish them out?
In our
Oh,
bowl.
in our bowl.
Yeah, like our
What's your when you see your
It was
bowl?
like
the school
meeting.
quad.
Like, yeah, it's like the
Oh, the
middle
one, gotcha,
school,
gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha. And then did you wear those for the last couple days of school, or was it kind of like, all right, time to put away?
Some of the seniors did.
Yeah, I wore it for a day and then I put it away, but I still look at it.
Okay, well, don't lose it. It's kind of
No,
cool.
no,
Right?
no.
That's yours forever, man.
You know what's better than one championship ring?
Two.
Dude, these guys are on it. All right,
They're prepared.
I'm telling you, good deal. All right, so now Teran. Every year we're gonna have 1 minute dedicated to Teran for Teran's takes. Anything you'd like to say about Edison or high school football in general?
So I think this is going to be another big year for Edison. As the gentleman just said, they returned most of their notable players from last year. They returned Sam Squared. They returned Aiden DiGiacomo. It's going to be a very fun year. Now, that being said, Mission Viejo is still probably going to be the team to beat in that Alpha League. But I think Edison might challenge them. I guarantee it, they're going to be finishing at least second. I feel at least second place is in the cards in the Alpha League for Edison. But that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. That could actually get them.
You're motivating them right now, Teran.
Can I finish? It also
Good job,
could.
Teran. Way to defend yourself. And that doesn't count against your time.
Yeah. That actually could be a good thing, not winning the Alpha League, because then they don't have to be in Division 1 where they have to face the likes of Bosco, Mater Dei, Mission Viejo, Corona Centennial, maybe Inglewood, or all those other Trinity League teams. So I think Division 2 could be a little bit more glamorous. Yes, I know Division 1 is where it's at, but a ring is a ring, and you don't give the trophy back and whatnot. So all in all, I think it's going to be another fun season for Edison, and we can't wait to see what they have in store for us.
Teran, that's a great take.
I appreciate it.
Nicely
And you
done.
got to be like those senators at
The
the
Dawn.
congressional meetings. I reclaim my time. Like when Dole cuts you off, reclaim your time.
Well, that's why I had to stand up for myself. Huh?
All right. What do you guys think about Teran's take? Is he spot on? He missed a couple things?
I think
Or?
it's perfect.
I think
Okay.
that's pretty good.
All right, see, Teran, they like you.
All right.
Yep.
Even though you're a Harbor guy.
Oh,
All right.
stop.
Who's ready for a wing?
Let's go, guys. You're really good. I'm proud of
I
you.
was born ready.
Yes.
So this one is Da Bomb Evolution. Da Bomb is the really famous one that everybody seems to know about from the Hot Wings Challenge on YouTube. So this one is, if you've watched the show, you know number 8 is where it gets really tough. We at Heatonist partnered with the mad scientists behind Beyond Insanity to bring you this more complex natural version that's equally potent. Careful around the eyes, so they even warn you. Scoville heat units. I'll give you a hint. It doesn't jump up much, but it's still more intense than the last one.
150.
Not quite that much. It's kind of weird. They go from 131,000.
147.
145.
Okay, so 135,600, which is only not much more than the last one. However, don't let that fool you. Just fair warning. Each one of these hits a little different, so yeah.
All right. To Teran's take.
Indeed. Cheers,
Yeah.
fellas.
Good luck. Now, is the sweat starting to kick in on the forehead or the mustache area? Not too bad, a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
All right. Give me some thoughts, reactions.
It's not bad at all. I think that's good.
Does get a little chalky, though.
There's that delay, but hang in there.
Just got me.
Oh, I'm feeling
Got
it.
me too.
Just got me.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, that one's on time delay.
Well, you
Right.
guys are, you're handling it
Right.
like champs, so.
That's number 8. Yeah.
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Okay. Moving on.
Lightning round questions. So these are just like some fun questions that we'll give you for all three. Just real quick.
Oh, yeah,
answers.
yeah. If you need milk, you can.
Yeah,
We're not
you
like.
don't have to
Yeah,
wait.
feel free.
right.
We're not.
Oh, have a donut too. Those work really well.
Oh.
Yeah,
Seriously,
absorb
have a
that,
donut, yeah.
I don't know if that's on the
You can move up on
athlete
the table.
diet, but
Yeah.
you know, special circumstances call for special measures.
Sorry, Coach Thomas.
The donuts work really well.
They
We're not here
tried
to
to
kill
go
you
through
all.
this without any milk or donuts.
Conrad's not having any of it.
So far, so good.
I'm gonna be good.
All right, attaboy.
So lightning round general questions, just kind of some fun stuff. I'll start it off real quick. So what is your favorite meal and who cooks it for you, or what restaurant would you get it at?
Oh, my mom.
Okay.
So she takes like, what is it? Either 2 3-pound chuck roast or a 6-pound chuck roast, and she'll put in the oven for like. Well, it depends on like the weight. So if it's like 3 pounds, 3 hours, 6 pounds,
Right.
6
I already
hours.
like
like where this is
formula.
going,
Yeah, and then after that she shreds it, and then she'll put like this barbecue seasoning on it, or whatever seasoning,
Nice.
and then she'll put it back in, gets crispy, and
Oh.
it's like just shredded barbecue. It's so good.
Moms can
sounds
cook. All right,
awesome.
guys, what do you got? What's your go-to?
My mom makes some pretty good enchiladas, I think.
Okay.
I can never
That's
lose
one
with
of my favorites.
enchiladas. Enchiladas are great.
My mom's chili Reynolds.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Seen a
That
theme
all
here.
sounds great.
All right. Do you guys have any weird pregame superstitions or rituals you go through before a game? Maybe you put your pads on a certain way. Maybe you got the way you, I don't know, music even. Like you have to listen to a certain song.
I don't know. I just like having like everything ready in my bag, just prepped to go.
All right.
Yeah,
So I don't have to stress like once I get to like
So you want to be locked and loaded.
yeah.
yeah, I definitely made that mistake last year, or not last year, but like 2 years ago. Like I wouldn't check my stuff, and I'd be on the bus and I'd be like, "Oh, I think I forgot
Front knee
socks."
pads.
Yeah, but no, last year definitely like just being prepared. Like the night before, I'd just pack everything and be like, "I'm good to go."
Do you ever have those nightmares where you show up to the game and you don't have your helmet or you
yeah.
can't find it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's still a real thing?
Yeah.
I still get that sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
What is your favorite movie?
Star Wars Revenge of the Sith.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd too.
Yeah.
Step Brothers.
Good one.
I like The Matrix. I like that movie.
Oh,
All right,
Nice.
let's go deep.
Those are all great
Conspiracy
movies,
theorists.
yeah.
Step Brothers.
All right, what? If I was to open your phone, what is the number one app that you use? Please don't say TikTok.
No.
And you can be honest.
I think Instagram right now. I think
Yeah.
Instagram? Not Clash Royale or anything like that?
No, yeah, probably Instagram.
it's up there, I think.
It's either Retro Bowl.
Retro.
I'm always on.
Do you know how many times I catch my kids in class playing that game? It
Oh,
drives me
yeah.
Anyway, good game though. Go ahead.
So, if you could meet any one person throughout history, they could be living or not living, who would you want to meet?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a big question.
Don't like the deep stuff. This is lightning round, not like put them on the spot round. While you think about it, I'll save you guys. This is a two-part question. Which current player on your team has the best chance to be a future MMA champion? And which current player on your team has the best chance to be the next head coach?
I think Sam could be a pretty good head coach.
Oh,
I
Sam
think
Thompson.
he's a smart
Sam.
guy.
Oh yeah, MMA.
Who's the psycho on your team that like you don't?
Oh.
Really?
Nate, yeah.
He seems
Really?
so friendly.
Oh,
Usually
or-
those guys are a little out there, but
Or Jordan.
Jordan?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely Jordan.
Well, Conrad, you wrestle too. You might be in that conversation.
yeah, I could be Connor
Yeah.
as well.
Maybe.
but you can't call your own number.
Right.
So talk about Sam a little bit. He's a guy now. He's actually kind of a 3-year starter. He got a lot of reps as a freshman. Last year he had to step up late. You all right over there?
Yeah, it's
It's the
Grab
delay.
some
It's all
Yeah.
good, Nathan.
And now he's coming in.
Nathan,
as
get a donut. Those work really well. Yeah, grab a
Oh, he's giving it. I knew it was just a
Grab
matter
that
of
whole
time.
plate, man.
Bring the whole plate up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those work really well.
I'm grab more milk.
Having stability at the quarterback position is huge, especially at the high school. Well, at any level, but at high school, you've got a guy who's got a total command of the offense. What's it like having him as your quarterback, and what are some of the things he does that makes him, the level player that he is?
He's just a smart player, and he's always cool and collected in the pocket. He doesn't he's not too animated, but he's always he does his job. He gets stuff done.
You guys are a little young, but do you remember Parker Wadd?
Yeah.
Does he
Yeah.
have a lot of those? But Parker was the same way, kind of
think-
quiet, reserved, but just had command.
No, exactly. Like he keeps his composure. Like he never really freaks out. It's just let's just one play at a time and just march down the field.
All right.
Okay.
You know what? The season hasn't started.
Right?
I've already got a nickname for Sam.
Call
We're calling him the Professor.
Professor
There
in
you
charge
go.
and knows his stuff. By the way, do you guys play any other sports?
Rugby.
Or your
Rugby.
rugby's really blowing up.
We had
Who do
Lenny
you play
Abar
for?
in here last week
Edison.
from LaSalle.
I used
Nice.
to play for Servite and then
Okay.
Edison. So
Do you play on any local club teams?
No, my coach wanted me to, but I just have a lot of like football.
That's right, Coach. Is it Coach Lowe that runs the rugby program for you guys?
No, it's
Well, he's one of the coaches. His sons play, so
Okay.
Oh.
yeah.
Do you play with any other players that we covered? The teams that are on that team?
Maddox, Sam, like all the like guys that are at Edison, they play there.
Okay.
I know a lot of them play club.
So rugby. Anything else for you guys?
Well, I wrestle, like I said.
Wrestle, yeah.
Okay. What weight class are you?
Last year I went 190s.
This is your senior year. Will you drop weight after your senior year, knowing that you don't
Yeah,
have to?
I'll cut back down.
Okay. Good stuff.
All right. Wing time. This is number 9, gentlemen.
Oh my god.
Hey, we're almost there. It's the fourth quarter. We're down 7. No, we're down 5. Touchdown wins it. So let's.
This is Queen Majesty, the Sicilian scorpion. Scorpion peppers are notoriously some of the hottest in the world, and Queen Majesty is forever one of Sean Evans' favorite sauce makers. So you know this release is going to stand out. It combines tear-inducing heat with Southern Italy-inspired produce. Buon appetito. Scoville heat unit guest, gentlemen.
210,000.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 180.
I don't even want to guess.
Yeah.
I can't
No
even
guess,
think
Nathan?
right now. Nope. Good.
816,000.
Oh, that jumps.
Hey, it's a jump.
All right.
Teran, you want to toast anything?
Let's toast to
No traffic.
competitive schedule and not holding anything back and not ducking anybody.
I'll cheer to that. Can't deny that.
Cheers.
All right. Good luck, guys.
One more after this, gentlemen.
Any thoughts?
Whoa!
I think it might have grazed my throat.
Whoa!
That's the killer. Going down.
It's pretty hot.
What do you think? Is this something you'd put on your
No,
tortilla chips at
no.
home? Under no circumstances.
All right.
Oh my.
All right, Dole.
Would you rather? Series of questions. You guys answer. Teran, you can jump in. Mo.
I'm locked in.
So, would you rather have telekinesis, which is the ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, which is the ability to read minds?
Oh my gosh.
I think telekinesis, no?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
I would say telekinesis.
Yeah.
What about you, Teran?
I'll take telekinesis.
Mo?
I would rather the internet work so I can get the next segment set up. Go ahead and
Okay.
stick with those guys.
Would you rather be able to speak every language in the world, or be able to talk to animals?
Oh, talk to animals.
Yeah.
Talk to
Animals,
animals,
for
yeah,
sure.
definitely.
Well, I would argue if you can speak any, isn't dog a language? So if I could speak any language in the world, I could do it all.
Probably, right?
All right. Yes, Teran.
I would take the speak different languages though.
Got some
what?
music on, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather visit a new country every year, or travel to space once?
Country.
I think the country.
Yeah.
I'm going to the rocket. Elon, baby.
I'm taking the country.
You guys don't want to go to space?
But I do have a tip for y'all. If you're planning to travel or go across the country, have a fanny pack so you don't get pickpocketed.
Like the one you wear in front?
yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, just that's to prevent pickpocketing.
All right.
All right, last
Safety
one.
tip.
Would you rather be a world famous actor or a world famous musician?
Oh, musician.
Definitely musician.
I'll say actor.
Okay.
Do you guys play any instruments?
No.
That's why they want to be world famous.
Well, funny
musicians.
story. Conrad, your stepdad, and I, a couple years ago, were in the Cypress High School talent show. You know what song we did? It ties into this.
I don't think they know that tradition anymore. It was the Johnny Cash Ring of Fire.
That's what we did.
Do you guys remember that, or do you do that anymore?
Yeah, sometimes we do it.
Yeah, we curl to it sometimes.
Right, and you got for the whole song.
So your stepdad played guitar and I sang.
Oh.
It's somewhere out there, yeah.
I'll
All
take
right.
being an actor, by the way.
Being an actor? I think, Mo, you go rock star, right?
Rock star. I want that rock star status. All right, we're gonna take a quick little pause. So we're not filming anymore. The camera's still rolling, but I got to set up the next segment. Yeah. So guys, listen, we really appreciate you coming in, and we got some gifts for you, but they're not yours just yet. You're gonna have to earn them. We got you some Sunset Rewind hats, so go ahead and hang on to those, but don't put them on yet.
Yeah.
What I want you to do real quick is name a teammate who's kind of like your guy. If he's not here right now, who would you be hanging out with?
Anthony Godinez.
Anthony, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Nate's my guy. I just say rack. We kind of do like everything together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's your guy?
Probably Conrad.
Conrad?
Conrad.
Well,
Alright.
who's not here?
Probably Luca.
Luca?
Luca Levinson, yeah.
So here's the deal. The next segment is called Try Not to Laugh. You're going to fill your mouths up with that milk. And if you can hold it for 60 seconds, those hats are yours. But if you cough it up, those hats are going to the guys you just called out. All right? So go ahead and fill up, guys. Let me get this monitor. We good? All right, let's do it. 60 seconds.
Try not to laugh.
Run.
All right, guys.
All
The
right,
hats are
they
yours.
won.
Good job.
Congratulations.
I got to make these fun.
Great job.
You earned them. Put those
You earned
hats
those
on. They
hats.
belong to you. All right, where are we at?
We are down to our last wing challenge.
Last wing of the
There it
season.
is.
We're up 3, and we need a stop to prevent the field
I
goal.
might throw up.
Okay.
Go ahead and read it, Dole.
I might throw up.
So the last one. Try not to laugh as I read this. This is number 10, Hot Ones, the last dab experience. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but it's tradition around here to add an extra dab of this mega spicy sauce to the final wing. Guinness record-breaking Pepper X chilies make this sauce one-of-a-kind experience that is best enjoyed with friends. 5 wings up, 5 wings down. Take a bow. So, Scoville heat unit, yes, gentlemen. Last one. Last one.
1.5 million.
Okay.
900.
Okay.
Like, yeah, 1.5.
2,693,000.
Oh, not the answer they were looking for. But this is it. We're there. It's the goal line.
You can tell everybody that you
5-man sled every day.
accomplished this goal.
So,
I'll put a long on.
this, remember, winning a championship wasn't easy. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into that. This is no different.
No, I can do a championship. I don't know.
All right, so this is for you, right? Which was harder, this or winning the
this.
state? This. All right, well, hey, here's to repeating. Hanging in there. Great effort, guys. Let's go.
Let's get it.
I'm just going straight to no.
All right, instant reaction. What are you thinking here? You're done, by the way. I see a little glow on that mustache.
Yeah.
Sweat beads coming down.
Oh.
That one.
They done? They qualify?
Now, you're one of the last teams to come in. I have a lot of leftover sauce. Do you guys want to
No.
take those
Yeah.
home? Are you sure? Put that on your mom's pot roast? No, not feeling it? The enchiladas? No. All right.
So they officially members now?
They're members. Go get them another prize.
All right, we got another gift for you guys. Since you
For stepping up, overcoming a little adversity. What good is a hat without a shirt? We got you some
got these.
Hot Wing Challenge tops. What do you guys? XL, XL, and double X?
XL.
Everybody XL?
All XLs?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Got. You survived. Sunset Rewind Hot Wings Challenge.
Gentlemen, we got one segment left after this, and you are done. How you doing so far? Take a quick little break, and then we'll be right back. All right, we're at that last part of the show. We're going to do the cup stacking challenge. You're competing against the other teams that we have from the Sunset League coming in, or what used to be the Sunset League. We will take the best time, so if you stack it near the first, that's the time we're logging. If you're stacking and it collapses, don't worry about it. You got 2 teammates that will hopefully step up and get it done. So I'll say ready, set, go, and we'll start this. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, ready, set, go.
And
And they're off. 2025 Sunset Rewind Cup Stacking Challenge.
Slow and steady wins the race. Just remember that.
all right. Nathan, good job.
That's all right. Keep going. Keep going. It looks like.
Oh, Jude.
All right, collapse it. Jude Law, laying the law. And stop.
Time.
That's a time.
Record it. Mark it, dude.
Mark.
You fellas are officially in the running.
What was the?
Can't say. We'll reveal it on there, but you did good.
Defending champs from last year is Huntington Beach. They won it last year.
Troy Foster and Steel
I
Kurtz.
think their time was around 23 seconds or something, if I'm not mistaken. It was a good time. It was Troy Foster and Steel Kurtz. You guys might know them.
Are you guys friends with anybody on other teams in the local area? I mean, I know Edison's kind of a tight-knit community, but you got buddies from Harbor or CDM or Huntington or Marina?
Oh, I was friends with. Well, he transferred to Edison, but he played at Harbor. His name's Brady Barrera.
Okay,
Yeah, but he just came to Edison.
nice.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, how are your lower levels? Any word on that? Or I mean, you guys always seem to reload, but
Yeah, I think that we're good on
Yeah,
there.
we're new. Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
all right.
Here's
Well,
their
listen,
great
guys.
senior season, yeah.
We really appreciate you coming in. Do you want to give a shout out to anybody before we sign out? Parents, teacher, coach.
Friends.
I hate to put you on the spot like that.
Mom and Dad.
That's always a safe bet.
Watching this when this comes out, so.
Conrad.
Shout out Coach Thomas.
All right.
There you go. All right, man. Well, listen, guys. Like I said, thanks for coming in. We wish you nothing but the best of luck this year. Remember, you got to grind, a lot of hard work, but hard work leads to good things, as you know.
Thank you so much to James Krupe. Thank you, Teran. And thank you, Murphy Cargus. Thank you for joining us on another episode. Remember to like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on social media, Sunset_Rewind. And you can find all information about the Sunset League at sunsetrewind.com. Thank you for joining us. We'll have another episode soon. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.
Cheers.
And God bless.